Hear that? This is how we can tell how our patient's insides are doing. Make sure everything is okay.
Now we're going to make sure you're okay. Sweetie?
That's right. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to actually see Dr. Russell.
Oh, Dr. Russell isn't in at the moment.
Damn.
Is there something I could help you with?
Nah. See, Dr. Russell is going to help me track down some people using the hospital's DNA records. Never mind all that. Do you know when she'll be back?
I really couldn't tell you. She was in earlier. She got a phone call and rushed out. I couldn't even tell you if she's coming back at all tonight.
Eve had to have called Louise by now. I bet she's down at the cemetery digging up Sheridan's grave to get her out of the coffin before the air runs out.
Thank God for backup.
What are you whispering about?
Nothing important. You know, sports, weather, what losers you and Pierre are.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's so. Sheridan's being saved by Luis Lopez Fitzgerald even as we speak. And when he finds out that you were going to let Sheridan die by leaving her buried alive in a coffin underground, he's going to tear you apart.
Mon Dieu.
Oh, no. Not even God could help you now. You've been beaten, Roge. But good.
For that to be true, we wouldn't have known about the other accomplice into your scheme.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hank and I are in this alone.
Yeah, Raj, I mean, that cheap champagne you were drinking must have went to your head. There's no other accomplice.
If you say so.
You say Hank and Agent Freeman are here for security reasons? Why? Did something go wrong?
That sounds like Eve.
She shouldn't be here.
No, she shouldn't. What the hell's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on, my friend. I've known all about your plan from its inception, including the fact that Dr. Russell was in on it. She is the other accomplice. And, by the way, she never called Louis.
My God. There's no hope for Sheridan now. She's gonna die.
Why are you bringing me here? Don't you understand that we have to get to Sheridan? We have to dig her up before it's too late.
But, Madame, it is already too late.
What's going...
What do you think? Go on, take a wild guess.
But... you called me. You're from Interpol, and you say that Hank and Hal wanted to meet me here. You're with the drug cartel.
At your service, Doctor.
The game is over. The oxygen in Sheridan's coffin will soon be gone. And you are the only ones who knew Sheridan wasn't dead. There's no helping her now.
Help me. Louise.
I don't understand. How is it that you're here with me? When I found you in the cottage, you were covered with blood. And I did everything I could to save your life, but they said you were dead. Well, who did it to you, Sheridan? Who shot you?
What were you thinking, Sheridan? What the hell were you going to tell Luis if I hadn't come along?
I had to tell Luis that I was alive. I couldn't bear it to see him tortured like that, thinking I was dead.
Sheridan, it's okay. It's all right.
I should have told you, Luis. You'd have saved me. You wouldn't have let me die.
Timmy always have to do the dirty work? Because this is all your fault.
If you hadn't gone behind my back and given my manuscript to that publisher, we wouldn't be in this predicament now, would we?
But Timmy was only trying to help, trying to get enough money to pay off Tabby's back taxes.
But you knew that my memoirs were too incriminating, too explosive to be published. If people read that book, they'll know I'm a witch. Frankly, I'd rather starve than be the next guest spot on Alien Autopsy.
So what did Timmy and Tabby do now?
Don't worry. Tabby still has a few tricks up her sleeve.
Your magic dust.
Yes. I mix this dust with some dirt from a newly dug grave and sprinkle it on the publisher. She'll forget all about my manuscript, so dig, Timmy, dig.
Timmy can't even feel his arms anymore.
Just dig.
Louise. It has to be Louise. He's come to save me. Louise. Louise.
Don't say that I can never see Ethan again. I have to. He is the air I breathe, and I cannot live without him.
You can, and you will, starting right now.
Louise, no.
No, Ethan Crane is never stepping foot in this house again. And next time I see him, I'm going to make him pay for using you the way he did.
No, you can't.
No, he's gone too far this time, all right? Going after my kid sister, I could kill him for what he did.
Ethan!
I'll kill you.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Yo, thanks for letting me wait in Dr. Russell's office, because I'd hate to miss her. You don't know if she went home, do you?
I have no idea. Dr. Russell didn't say where she was going when she left.
Yo, but doctors usually leave a number where they can be reached, right?
She just wrote down the address and rushed out.
On a dress?
No! She was in such a hurry she forgot this envelope and she needs it tonight. Excuse me, I have to take this.
No problem. Damn. I ain't got no luck tonight. Gotta find Dr. Russell tonight. Find out anything about my parents. Yes. All right. There's an imprint here, the address of where Dr. Russell was going to, so if I can make it out. Give her envelope. 3rd Street, Ocean.
You can't let Sheridan die. It's too cruel.
Dr. Russell, when the odds are so clearly against you, and they are here, it's best to save your breath. Try to relax. It will be over soon.
What are you doing?
Where are you going, you won't need such things.
You're going to kill me.
Well, we're not signing you up for swimming lessons.
It's no use, Doctor. It's no use. We're going to drop you into the very cold, very deep Atlantic Ocean. You, Hank, and Mr. FBI. Then Pierre and I will continue on in the boat to a ship which will sail us back to France. And life resumes.
Our lives, at least.
I've had a fabulous time in the States. Perhaps someday I will book a return engagement and set up an even bigger drug network. but without the fear of being ID'd by Sheridan Crane. Or any of you. Yeah, let's have another drink.
So sorry, Eve.
It's not your fault, Hank.
Who else's fault is it? I'm the one that decided to fake Sheridan's death. And I got you and Hal to help.
Hank, what's done is done. We've got to use what little time we have left to think of a way out of this.
Well, I should have let Luis in on what was going on. I let him believe that she was dead. He would have gone to hell and back to save her
Your
life.
instinct was absolutely correct. The grief that Luis felt had to look real. You couldn't possibly know that this deception was going to last longer than the funeral.
Well, I have to get her out of the coffin. Saving her life is the only thing that matters now, and the only way to do it is to get Eve out of here so she can tell Luis.
Hank, you know that I would do anything that I could to save Sheridan's life, but we are helpless at their mercy.
Maybe not.
Who said anything about rest breaks?
How much further down does Timmy have to go? Timmy's pooped.
Oh, stop whining, Tim, and just get on with it.
But Tabby, you've got dirt galore from a freshly dug grave.
Yes, but you haven't dug deep enough. The dirt has to come from much closer to the coffin for the magic to be effective. That publisher has to have absolutely no recollection of my manuscript.
Timmy's got a better idea.
Oh, do tell.
What if Tabby publishes the book underfitted him? Then nobody would know you're a witch.
Well, don't you think I've thought of that? But it won't work. My memoirs expose everyone, especially the Cranes. Alistair's spies would track down the real author in a matter of days. Do you really want to wind up on alien autopsy? Dissected in some hideous laboratory?
Timmy doesn't want the stuffing ripped out of him.
Then dig, Timmy. Dig as if your life depended on it. Both our lives.
God, save me. Please. Louise, save me.
Louise, stop this immediately!
Look at it and take your head off, Crane. Anytime you want to try.
Stop! I will not have this in my house! Do you hear me?
What are you doing here? I came to talk to Teresa, see if she was okay. Why wouldn't she be okay? She's with her family, her best friend. She's surrounded by people who love her. She's got nothing to fear from us. If there's anyone she should be afraid of, it's you, pal.
Louise.
You stay away from her, Crane, or so help me God.
Louise!
No.
Teresa, don't make this any harder than it already is. So you know about Teresa and me? Yeah. You wanted to keep it a secret from me, didn't you? You wanted to keep it going. Keep using her.
No, that's not true. Ethan wanted to tell you, but I was afraid that I would lose him, afraid that I would lose you.
Yeah, right.
Listen to your sister!
Louise, please. You have to understand. I know how much you worry about me, how afraid you are that Ethan will hurt me, but you don't know him like I do. And when you get to know Ethan, the real Ethan, you will see that he is the most wonderful man in the world, that he is honest and he's kind, everything that you admire in a man, just like Sam Bennett.
Lisa, I know that you want to be with Ethan, but you can't.
Mama, I could if Ethan knew that he wasn't a Crane, that he was really Sam Bennett's son.
Be careful, Teresa.
Mama, I only want Louise to see how much Ethan means to me. Louise, I love you. I would be lost without my family. I would be lost without my home. And if you never spoke to me again, I would die without Ethan. Louise, he's my life, please. I beg you, don't keep us apart. Don't make me choose between my family and the man I love.
Eve, see if you can loosen the rope around my wrist.
What?
If I can get free, I'll untie you and I'll fight off Roger and Pierre while you make a run for it.
Hank, they'll kill you.
Let's not do anything rash, Hank. We've got to keep our heads about us.
Well, the longer we keep our heads about us, the closer we come to losing them. Now, come on, we gotta take some risks.
Hank.
Eve, you've got to reach Luis. He's the only one that can save Sheridan right now.
Closer.
Can you do it?
Damn it.
Hurry up. Sheridan's gonna wake up soon in a coffin.
The drug we gave her may have already worn off.
Are you kidding me? How's that possible?
Depends on her metabolic state.
Well, Sheridan's claustrophobic. She'll lose it if she wakes up and realizes that she's buried alive.
Please. Let me out.
How about it, Tabby? Is this dirt close enough to the coffin for it to work with the magic dust?
Afraid not, Tim. It doesn't quite have je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais où.
In plain English, just keep digging.
But Timmy's afraid.
When someone has said, I'm afraid, 1,000 times or two, the phrase begins to lose its potency.
But Timmy's almost to the top of the coffin. And it's not right to disturb the dead.
Yes, that's a good point. Well, we'll just have to hope that the person buried down there isn't out for revenge. The spirits of those Crane men are so full of vengeance, they'd run straight from their casket and gouge out our eyes.
Okay, Timmy is officially terrified.
People think witches are evil. It's the Cranes who should be an alien autopsy.
Sorry to put you through this, Teresa. Get your hands off my sister. Look, Louise. I care about her.
Ethan, don't give me that, all right? You made her think that she had to choose between her family and you. And you kept her from telling us that she's working for your mother.
I don't know what you're
talking about. And
you
fooled her into thinking that you love her.
Louise. No, he does love me.
It's okay, Teresa.
She's young. She's a dreamer. She doesn't know what the Crane men are really like.
Well, why don't you tell me what Crane men are really like, Louise?
Well, your family thinks that you own my mother because she works for you.
But that's preposterous.
You guys even think that you own this house because you hold the mortgage. And because you run the police review board, you think that you own the whole damn department. All of a sudden, you think because you've been buying Teresa expensive clothes that you own her.
You couldn't be more wrong.
My God, she was in high school when you first met her. Thought she was an easy mark, didn't you?
Stop, Louise. No more, please.
God, where do you come up with this stuff, Louise? Look, when I first met Teresa, I mean, I didn't even give her a second thought. She was just someone that worked for my mother.
Yeah. Smell of faceless servant.
You're wrong again.
So you bought her evening gowns, negligee. Made her more respectable, right?
Look, Louise, I understand why you're angry, especially if you look at it that way. But I assure you, I was not buying Teresa. I never wanted anything from her.
Yeah, right. You flew her to Bermuda. You didn't want anything from her? You never had any intention of seeing her in this?
All right. I'll be honest with you. Teresa and I did have adjoining rooms.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Luis, please.
It was the only room left.
Luis, nothing happened between us.
Luis, Teresa tells me everything, and believe me, nothing went on. Ethan respects her.
Whatever it is you're thinking, Luis, Ethan has not hurt Teresa.
Yeah, maybe he hasn't hurt her yet. Who knows what would have happened if I hadn't found out about this?
Nothing. That's what would have happened. Ethan is going to marry
He's never gonna marry you. Why do you think that Sheridan left her estate to Ethan and Gwen's children?
What? You know about Sheridan's will?
Surprised? Hoping to keep it a secret? Didn't want Teresa to know that Sheridan believed that you and Gwen were gonna get married? That you and Gwen were gonna have children together?
Tell him that's not true, Ethan. Tell Luis that you want to marry me.
Dr. Russell be doing at a place like this?
Sheridan will be dead in a very short time.
And then for us, it is home to France.
Go and check to see if the boat has arrived.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This can't be right.
I'm emailing to say that while our operation may have been down temporarily, it's still very much alive.
Any luck?
Doing what I can.
You gotta do it faster. Sheridan's
Claustrophobic, I'm aware.
Well, she loses it in there and starts thrashing around. She spend the remaining oxygen in the coffin.
What will actually happen if she does start to run out of oxygen in the coffin?
Asphyxiation. She'll begin slipping in and out of consciousness. Start having fantasies of happy moments. Perhaps she'll even think she's being rescued. But when she awakens from the fantasies, and she realizes that it's all been inside of her head, she'll begin to thrash around even more, using up more of her oxygen. Less and less will get to her brain. She'll become disoriented and pass out again. And there's a chance.
Chance of what?
There's a chance, there's a good chance, that passivity will overtake her. She'll stop fighting to stay alive. She'll want to give up. And when she does that, she'll die.
Sheridan, you're alive.
Luis, I knew you wouldn't let me die. Please. Somebody help me. Please. Please help me. Please help me.
Tabby?
What now?
What's that sound?
I don't hear anything.
It sounds like it's coming from the coffin!
Please, Ethan, tell him. Tell him that you love me and that you want to marry me.
You know I love you, Teresa. It's just... I'm not ready for a commitment right now.
Now? You never planned on marrying Teresa. You see, the simple truth is, the Cranes don't marry the poor housekeeper's daughter.
Money is not the issue here, Luis. Money means nothing to me.
Money and power is all the Cranes care about.
Look, I love my family just as much as you and Teresa love your own. And I'm truly sorry that you can't see beyond that stereotype.
It's a stereotype because it's true.
Look, I don't owe you any explanations, Luis. For your information, I would never take advantage of Teresa. Look, I love her and I respect her, and I would never hurt her. I didn't mean to fall in love with Teresa, it just happened. And I had to cross my family. I hurt Gwen terribly by calling off the wedding. And isn't that proof enough of my love for Teresa?
Look, Crane, I don't care what your motivations were for calling off your wedding. You know, maybe Julian or Alistair, maybe they wanted a more lucrative deal. You know, sweeten the kitty.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, bring it on.
Ethan, please just go now. This is tearing my family apart. Just don't make it any worse. Just go.
Ethan, wait. If you leave now, I may never see you again.
Teresa, just let him go for now, okay?
Please. Please, don't hate Ethan. Don't fight. Don't do this.
There will be no violence in this house. You understand
You
me?
stay away from my sister.
Louise, please.
You don't love her. You don't want to marry her. Just like the rest of the Crane men, playing games with other people's lives.
I'm warning you, Luis.
Yeah.
Do not talk about my family like that again.
They're facts. I saw the way you treated Gwen. You ran out on her. You ditched her the night before her wedding, so don't tell me I can't judge.
Mama, you have to do something.
Stop it, both of you. Luis, Ethan.
Look, what is it you want from me, Luis?
What do I want? I'll tell you what I want. I want you to tell me that this will never happen. Even if you did want to marry Teresa, I would never let you. You see, I'm the man of this family. If I see my sister making a mistake going for you, I'm not going to let it happen. I'm going to protect her.
The same way you protected Sheridan.
This can't be right. Hell would Dr. Russell be doing in a place like this? Whatever. Might as well check it out. Yo, what the hell is going on here? Yo, we gotta go calm. Phone or something.
You must be joking, Doctor. What was that?
Help! We're in here!
Don't be stupid, Bennett. I'll kill you all. Right now. If I have to.
Please. Don't give up. Please help me.
Nothing.
But Jimmy could have sworn he heard something from the coffin.
No more excuses, Tim Tim. I need that dirt from the top of the coffin, and I need it now. Okay?
treated me. There's no one there. Doesn't matter. I'm so tired. So tired. I can't keep my eyes open. All I want to do is sleep.
Stop! Louise! Louise! What up? Stop!
Please, Ethan, just go. Please, I can't take this any longer. I've always feared that Teresa's love for you would destroy my family, and now it has. If my children become enemies because of this, it will kill me. If you love Teresa like you say you do, just leave right now and never ever see her again. Please, Ethan.
Yeah? Bumps.
Chad, how did you get here?
I was looking for you. What the hell's going on?
I'll explain later. Untie the doctor. There's no time to waste. Lives are at stake here. Move it. Move!
Princess! Is this far enough? Princess! Timmy's right on top of the coffin. The dirt here will have to do. There's enough here to make the publisher forget all about Tabby's memoirs. And besides, the Timinator is tired. He wants to go home. Even the doll has his limits, and Timmy has reached his. Timmy needs is a more Timmy. A pitcher full of them. No! A bucket full. You hear that, Princess? Princess?
Laura, I'm so sorry. I mean, I never wanted to cause a rift in your family. Laura's right. I have. Our love is tearing your family apart.
I just don't understand.
No, your family is too important to you, Teresa.
You're damn right it is. My sister would never break up our family for a crane. So you just stay away from her. You stay away from our home.
I'm leaving.
Ethan.
Let him go, Teresita.
Don't.
Teresa, you know I don't want to, and I don't care what Luis says. But what I'm doing to you and Pilar is not worth it. I love you, Teresa. And that's why I have to go.
Yeah, and don't come anywhere near here again, you hear that?
Go to her.
Hey. Hey, I know you're hurting.
Don't talk to me.
Just think about it. You'd be hurting a lot worse if you were with Ethan Crane, all right? Just be thankful it's over.
It's not Luis.
Like hell it isn't.
I will never stop loving Ethan. Ethan, please don't leave.
Sorry, my love.
Roger. No, Chad, don't worry about me. Get Eve out of here.
All right, I'll get help as soon as I can.
Okay.
Sure. Nobody's ever gonna know she's still alive.
Jimmy knows you. You're Sheridan Green. Tabby! Get Jimmy out of here! Where are you? Tabby! Huh? Sorry, Jimmy's having a klutzy day. Jimmy didn't know you were dead. You look like Sleeping Beauty. Maybe a kiss from Jimmy would wake you up.